Braintree, a team that has lots of extra base opportunities. A team with good speed and a team with the ability to not only hit the long ball, but to hit doubles and triples. We've seen a lot of them here this season. So we'll see it again here in the 3-2. As this one is fisted foul to third, and a long ranging play, and the third baseman can't make the catch. Went into the full extended dive, but could not corral it. Good effort out there, but gives Braintree another opportunity here with the bat. Excellent diving attempt. Always very difficult along that fence to make a play. Didn't think he was even going to have a chance, so the opportunity to even get a glove on that was surprising. Again, the 3-2. And this one missed up, and he walks him. So both sides have had a base runner with 2 outs in the first inning, and neither have gotten a hit. Error for Needham that reached. Braintree with a free pass on the walk. Back-to-back left-handed bats now is Juhas. Bats in the cleanup spot. With the short lead for Canavan. As Ward slips in, fires, and missed off the plate. Braintree team that does bring in lots of pinch runners. So in a spot they're going to use one here in the first inning. And the 1-0, and this one lined to left field, the base hit. So a 2-out single, and the last 2 have reached, and Braintree in business. Good piece of hitting, taking that one the other way. Couple of good swings, the last 2 hitters. As they bring up the left fielder, Garrity. Can imagine a base hit needs to score a run here. Braintree's going to try and score first. Good size lead at second, and the pitch is off the plate. Two on, 2 down. Bottom half of the first. Home team trying to strike first. Both runners with a huge lead. As the pitch again is outside. Interesting decision here for head coach O'Connell with the 2-0. I imagine he's probably going to want his hitter to take here in the 5 spot. But you never know. With the green light, get a fastball, hit it hard. O'Rourke in the on-deck circle. And the 2-0. That one not tempting. And they're in danger now of loading them up. It looked like a good start to the inning as the first 2 were retired quickly. Braintree with back-to-back base runners, and chance now to load them up with 2 down. A lot of extra pitches having to be thrown. And now the 3-0 finds the outside corner. He's going to have to find his way all the way back. Walking a single, 2 base runners for Braintree. And the pitch is popped up on the infield. Catcher with a long look, but that one's going to find its way out of play. The Braintree hitters continue to make the pitcher throw a lot of pitches here in this first inning. Another full count. Third one here of the inning. Right now, a base hit could give Braintree the lead here at home on senior night. Beautiful day for a ball game. Long look in. And the runners go on the 3-2. It's upstairs, and he walked him. It's walk 2 now in the inning, and that one was not close. So it puts Braintree in an immediate spot here in the first inning. Chance to do some damage as O'Rourke. Braintree gets another left-handed bat in there. Right now you have to be disciplined at the plate, as the strike zone has not been found as often as Warwick would like here in this first inning. But all it takes is one pitch to get out of the inning. I want to help out the pitcher. But O'Rourke definitely a hitter that can do some damage with the bat. Had a couple of big games this season. Sometimes after that meeting, you do get a very good pitch to swing at on the first pitch. So we'll see if he does go after the first pitch here. Bases are loaded, nowhere to put them. 2 down here in the bottom half of the first. Scoreless game. The runners lead. All the way across the diamond. Long look in. And the pitch. And that one almost hit him. High and in. Again, another Braintree hitter ahead. 1-0 is the count. And the pitch. And that one is high. Up around the letters. So hard to just keep taking pitches, but really can't help them out. 2-0. And the pitch to O'Rourke, and that one's high. Things have come completely unglued here for the pitcher. Still haven't seen a run yet, but it is a 3-0 count. I imagine O'Rourke's taking at least 2 here. Walk obviously would bring in a run. The third one of the inning. And that one missed inside and actually hit him, as that will bring in a run. So 2 walks and a hit batter. Also a single in the inning, and Braintree has scored first here at home. Take a 1-0 lead.
Reset here, right? Reset.
That'll be an RBI for O'Rourke. He was hit by the pitch. And Braintree with a little bit of a surprise here with a pinch hitter batting in the spot for Titley. But with the bases full, Braintree going to Joyce here in this spot. 1-0 lead for Braintree, and pitcher tiring. First pitch swing and a strike. Needham certainly would be happy with just the 1 run allowed if they could get out of this without any further damage. Big opportunity on the base paths. The lead all the way across, and Joyce takes a pitch on the outside corner. So for the first time in a while has gotten ahead 0-2, and now Joyce going to have to be very disciplined and has got to be ready to swing. Can't take a called third strike here. 2-strike pitch, and that one missed upstairs. One strikeout in the inning. Also been a pop-up. Braintree has been aided by 2 walks and a hit batter. Also had a single. Getting ready now on the 1-2 pitch, and Joyce able to spoil it off, backing out of play. A pitch also high in the zone, but tough pitch to lay off. Joyce, one of the 12 Braintree seniors, as that one missed up. Margin for error here starting to subside. 2-2 count. Joyce looking to put the ball in play. And the 2-2 pitch. Again, he missed. Was ahead 0-2 and has tried to work on the edges. Last thing you want to do here is walk another one. Another 3-2 pitch here in the inning. and he walked him. Another free pass. So Braintree has scored 2 times here in the inning without a hit. They had the hit from Uhas, but obviously the RBI wasn't brought in by a hit. That's a hit batter that's brought in a run and now a walk. So Joyce getting the RBI and some very quick action going in the bullpen. I don't think that was anticipated. As that one missed, he just can't find the strike zone. With Rucky batting here in the 8th spot. Chance here for Braintree to have a big time inning. Empire wants to call strikes, but hasn't really had the pitches to call them. Last few have been well off the plate. They're not going to help out a pitcher that's struggling either. Home plate umpire's not. 2-0, and this one driven out towards deep left field. This one hit pretty hard. Continuing towards left and able to make the catch, and that takes away what would have been potentially a bases clearing hit. So the left fielder able to track it down. That was an adventure of an inning, as the pitcher must have thrown close to 40 pitches in that inning, as Braintree scores 2, and we head to the second in a 2-0 game. Top half of the second, as Joyce back out there and throws a first pitch strike. So a long first inning, Braintree scoring just twice. Left him loaded. And another off-speed pitch that finds its way in. 6, 7, and 8. We'll make it 5, 6, 7 here in the inning. And going after a pitch upstairs and striking out here to begin the inning. First strikeout for Joyce. That'll be Ledbury down on strikes. The DH now. Hester standing in. First pitch, and that one right by him. A sneaky fastball from Joyce after a lot of off-speed pitches here to begin the inning. Braintree sent 8 hitters to the plate back in the first, as he's very quickly ahead 0-2. Sticking right with the fastball here in the at-bat. First 2 have been by the hitter. And ready now on the 0-2. And just half foul. O'Rourke on the grass at third, but everything else backed up, and a pitch cut on and missed. And strikeout. Back-to-back case. Joyce trying to get his bats back out there. Braintree will have the 9-1-2 hitters bottom half of this inning. First pitch right down the middle. So Needham swinging at a lot of first pitches back in the first inning. Haven't done that as much here in the second. One count. And the lefty misses off the edge. Third baseman, Saratella. And he missed again. Got to come right into him now. Imagine a fastball in a part of this plate. And this pitch popped up and back towards the stands. This one's out of play. Chance here to strike out the side. Ready now, winds and fires, and this one lifted out to left field, continuing to travel back, and both left fielders have had to make a catch to end an inning. So Braintree gets him 1-2-3 here in the top half of the second, and it'll be 9-1-2 in the Braintree order when we return.
Here we go, boys.
Bottom half of the second, first pitch swing is this one's lifted back and out of play. That one off the edge. So Bossy batting here to begin the inning. Starter remaining in the game is Warge back in, and this one way out in front of the plate. They had some action warming back in the first, so imagine it's going to be a pretty short leash if he gets into any trouble here in the second. Obviously this game could get out of hand quick. Continues to have some trouble at the strike zone. Ready, and this one lifted out of play again. So Bossy with a couple foul balls here in the at-bat. Bossy, Brooks, and Regan, the expected trio for Braintree. With a 2-0 lead as we play here in the bottom half of the second. And that one just missed. Close pitch. A lot of the close pitches not going his way. This one misses, and another walk drawn by a Braintree hitter. Third walk surrendered. He's also hit a batter. And Braintree will bat around for the second time. And Braintree with a courtesy runner now for Bossy. See that pretty often. Not only in just baseball, but in softball as well. See, courtesy runner for the catcher. So DeRoche running in his place right now, as Brooks, who fanned back in the first, will bat for the second time. See if Braintree tries to steal the bag here. And the pitch, and he tries to bunt. That one dropped down. Not a great bunt, but it's going to work, and it does find its way aboard. That one was popped up. Did not get that one flat on the ground, and it worked out okay with his speed as he's able to leg out a infield single. So Braintree with the first two aboard, and starting off the second inning the way they ended the first, with lots of base runners. And now the dangerous Regan at the dish. Certainly a player that has the ability to take one out of this ballpark. And delivers this one up in the air. It's underneath it. Off to right field. The runner at second going for third, and the throw is going to be cut off as he'll get there. So Braintree does move him over. So a productive out for Regan. Went after the first pitch and flies out to right. He's 0 for 2. Imagine you really want to give an opportunity here with the runner at first to try and take second. Highly doubt they would throw it through. With Canavan batting. Obviously not the fastest runner. You don't want to hit into a double play here. See if Brooks gets a pitch to go on. Not going on the first pitch, and he takes it off the edge. Now he does take off a delayed steal. So the double play, at least the routine one, taken off the books there. And now Canavan with 2 RBI opportunity. Drew a walk back in the first inning. Looking for something he can hit hard. And drives this one to right field, a base hit. As DeRoche comes around to score, a second runner being waved around. Here comes Brooks, the throw to the plate, and they got him at the plate. So Braintree with some really aggressive base running here in the inning. Brooks, who certainly has that type of speed to score, but with just the one out in the inning, I'm surprised Braintree sent him there. They do score the one run to make it 3-0, but takes away what could have been a real big inning. It's a good relay, and he was out by a good distance at the plate. So Canavan will get an RBI on the hit, but obviously was hoping for a couple there. Bring up Uhas, who singled his first time, and goes after the first pitch and knocks it out of play. And the runner at second with 2 down. Braintree scored in each of the first 2 innings. 1 run so far here in the second. Getting ready now, and this one is again popped up. This one heading towards the Braintree bench, and he's going to run out of room as it goes off the top of the dugout. Catcher giving a look over there. Not a ton of foul ground. Obviously not going to get much help heading in that direction either. Uhas, who singled to left field his first time. And 2 strikes against him. As Canavan leads from second. And the bottom half of the second inning. Another pop-up. Shortstop. A couple steps over to his right. Now back to his left to make the catch. And Braintree scores 1, but certainly could have had more here in the second. But they enjoy a 3-0 lead as we head to the third. Top half of the third, and the first pitch is popped towards first base, long run, and Uhas can't track it down. So drops foul. So Choice in, now padded with a 3-run lead. Eight, 9, and 1 in the order, as Feldman with the swing and a miss. Couple strikeouts back in the second for Joyce. Only base runner for Needham was a error that allowed a runner to reach with 2 outs back in the first. No hits yet. Left-hander getting ready. Winds and fires, and the off-speed pitch just missed below the knees. Good pitch with 2 strikes. And this time he gets the call in the outside corner for strike 3. His 3rd strikeout. Looks like the pitch before that was actually a better pitch. First strikeout looking. Leadoff man retired for the 3rd straight inning. What you want to do as a pitcher, keep the bases empty. First pitch drops in for a strike. As the catcher Carr will hit here, 9th spot. And this one on the ground weakly to first, as Uhas needs the pitcher and decides against it and tags the bag instead. That got a little closer than it needed to be, as the Braintree defense almost makes their 2nd error of the ball game. A little bobble. So a strikeout and a ground out to begin the inning. Batting through now into the 2nd time through the order. First pitch, a bunt try, and this one right on the line, and Braintree's going to pick it up, foul. That was a base hit, but Braintree allowing it to roll just to the right of the chalk. And Bossy, watching that one carefully, waited for that one to roll foul and then picked it up. Certainly was fair at one point. Veteran play from the Braintree senior catcher. Needham trying to get any way on here. Still looking for their first hit, and with 2 outs in the 3rd. And the pitch. And that one off the outside part of the plate. And a ground ball, this one to third, and a foul ball, another one very close. So two balls that have been hit in the at-bat that have missed being a fair ball by just inches. And now he's down in the count. As Joyce winds and fires, and he shortens the swing up and lifts it into the outfield. A base hit here with two down. It's all around a hit there in the at-bat, and was rewarded with a single to center. So a two-out base runner, and we'll see if they try and get him in motion here, trying to get him in scoring position. Braintree with an advantage, having a left-handed pitcher on the mound to keep a close eye on the base runner. Very difficult to get a good jump on a left-handed pitcher. Staring right at the base runner. Not a big lead. As he able to get him to step back towards the bag as he delivered to the mound, but misses again. First base runner since the first. And a check on over at first. Uhas holding on the runner as that one misses outside. And now Joyce missing the strike zone on the last three. Trying to fight all the way back and hits the outside corner. Good pitch to hit here on a 3-1. Seems taken all the way. Runner gets picked off, but the throw down to second is not going to be in time. And the base runner fortunate to find his way down to second as he was picked off, but Braintree not able to get the throw down in time. Certainly wasn't what they had in mind, but it worked out. See if Joyce can find a way to get him. And the pitch, and a ground ball rolled over to first base, and Uhas able to field it this time cleanly, and the stolen base doesn't matter here in the inning. So we head to the bottom half of the third, still 3-0, the home team. Bottom half of the third inning. And the first pitch swing and a miss. 5, 6, 7 in the Braintree order against the starter, Lurch, who continues to remain in this game. So certainly a surprise. Right now just riding the arm of the pitcher as he waves over the top. Coach putting a lot of confidence in his pitcher to try and find it here. Still got a handful of games left. Maybe that's part of it too. You don't want to wear through too many arms. Already way into this outing as this one's lifted out of play. So Garrity, who drew a walk his first time, batting for the second time. Braintree trying to get a leadoff man aboard. And that one way over the head. There's a handful of those here in the outing. At least 3 or 4 of those that just haven't come out of the hand cleanly. Obviously not the intention of the pitch to be that high. Braintree working the counts as that one missed again. And Garrity seeing lots of pitches. Braintree has drawn 4 walks, have also been hit by a pitch. And this one on the ground as the third baseman cuts it off. The high throw and able to hold the bag. So ground out begins the inning. Took a big play from the first baseman to hold the bag. O'Rourke, who was hit by a pitch back in the first, thought about a bunt and takes the pitch upstairs. Braintree has already bunted for a hit here in this game. Grass certainly slowing the ball down. He saw it on that last ground ball. Late strike called by the home plate umpire. And another strike thrown in there. Now 1-2 count. Braintree has fanned once here in this ball game against the starter Warge. He's working into his third inning as this one's lifted out of play. The at-bat continues. The walk that began the second inning, or make it the, yes, it was back in the second. Which had that long inning. And this one just able to get a piece of. Off the end of the bat as O'Rourke keeps the bat going. Braintree really has made things very difficult for the starter, who has not had an easy at-bat. He's thrown at least 3 or 4 pitches in just about every at-bat. Braintree has made him get to a full count, probably say at least 3 or 4 times in this outing. As he's able to just foul that one off. He didn't intend to swing, but ball made contact with the bat. And the pitch, and he works it full. Ground out to third to begin this inning. Bases are clear with 1 down. Bottom half of the third, Braintree has scored in each of the first 2. And a swing and a miss, able to blow it by him. First pitch, and that one down at the knees. So Joyce, who pinch hit back in the first inning, batting for the second time. And takes the pitch. Rockets looking for their first 1-2-3 inning. And that one missed low. Rucky in the on-deck circle if it continues. And that one clips the corner. Evens the count at 2-2. Fan the last hitter. And the pitch missed. It's low. Payoff pitch is on the ground to third. On the backhand, able to stab it. Long throw again. Able to get it there in time. And for the first time here today, Needham able to put a 0 on the board on the mound. And the Braintree pitching will be back out there as Joyce comes back out for the fourth with a 3-0 lead. Top four. And the first pitch on the ground to third base on a high hop. And the throw is off the mark as Braintree with a throwing error, and that was off the mark in a hurry as Juhas didn't even intend to make a play on that ball that was off the mark. It's a very rare mistake as Braintree's now made 2 throwing errors. And O'Rourke had plenty of time, too, to make that throw accurate. So a gift base runner here to begin the inning. So the runner gets down to second as that one went out of play. So ironically enough, the runner has reached twice on an error. That's O'Donnell now at second. As that pitch misses down and in. So the Rockets with their best opportunity here of the ball game to score. Leadoff man now at second. Joyce winds and fires, and this one on the ground to third and foul. Another hard hit ball off the edge of the grass. So O'Rourke made that costly throwing error. Hoping to atone for it later in this game. Nice fielding play. Fortunate for Braintree, they have the 3-run lead. They want to make an error to begin an inning as this one lifted out to right field. And tracking over to make the catch as the runner tags, heads for third, and he'll get there. Second time now that Hess has flied out. Both sides have tagged up once, going from second to third in this game. Big run opportunity standing at third with 1 out. As the pitch is down. The run does score. It'd be an unearned run charged to Joyce. And this one lifted out of play. Leads 3-0 right now for Braintree, but jeopardy now with the runner at third and 1 out. Bossy, nice job there to block that one. Daring the base runner to go. Joyce is ready and missed just below the knees. Good spot there for the left-hander. Doesn't get the call from the home plate umpire. It's a good spot to miss. Tough to hit that ball down there. Down at the knees. Getting ready now. And this time a strike. This will be a great time for another one of his strikeouts. He's got 3 of them so far. Joyce is ready, and an off-speed pitch rolled over. That's going to get the run home as it dies on the grass and able to get the underhand and flipped over there. So just getting the bat on the ball brings home a run. And the unearned run charged to Joyce. Hey, 3-1 game Here in the top half of the fourth, the base is now empty. Costly throwing error to begin the inning, coming around to score, as this one's knocked back and out of play. Last time through, a lot of fastballs here to the hitter Hessler in the spot. So he goes right back to it. He struck him out last time. Two errors by the Braintree defense, one of them coming around to score. And the pitch, and this one knocked foul. Two teams in very different spots in the standings. Braintree at 15-3, Needham at 5-11. And the pitch is upstairs. Just the one hit allowed so far by Joyce. And the two-strike pitch is foul tipped and held on to for strike three. That's his fourth strikeout of the outing, is the final out here of the fourth. Braintree with an unearned run allowed, and it's 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Bottom four, and the first pitch is a strike. 8-9-1 for the Womps here, as Rucky leads things off. Continued action throwing in the bullpen for Needham, as Rucky knocks that one foul, as the starter remains in the game. Warich, who was able to find his way through that first inning, where it didn't seem like that was going to happen, but is able to get through now 3+. Rucky, Bossy, and then back to the top of the order for Brooks. Braintree for the first time allowing a run. And this one sharply hit middle of the infield. Shortstop cuts it off and fires it across in time. Second at bat now for the Braintree catcher. Drew a walk in his only plate appearance. Seems like it's been a game dominated by the home team, but they have just the 2-run lead. This one is grounded foul. Base is empty with one down here for Bossy. As this one is knocked foul, back and out of play. Braintree went in order, back in the third. It's 5 in a row now, sit down. And the pitch, just knocked back to the backstop. Able to get a piece of that one. Got to give credit, though, to the pitcher. He's able to hang in there. Hasn't had his best stuff. His team's down, just 2 runs. And a swing and a miss. That's Bossy down on strikes. Third strikeout for the starter Warwick. So Brooks batting for the second time. Had a bunt single this last time. Is also struck out. First pitch, and this one popped up on the infield. Long look for the shortstop, who puts it away, and for the second straight inning, Braintree goes 1-2-3 as the bats have gone cold the last 2 innings. So we head to the fifth, 3-1, Braintree. Top 5, and the first pitch on the ground. This one rolled over very slowly, and the second baseman, Rucky, not able to field it, had to go to the glove. Second time that ball has completely died on the grass. For the second straight inning now, a leadoff base runner. Not a lot has been hit hard against Joyce here in this game, but that one obviously very slowly hit, and there was no play as there was an attempt for a bunt as they have him caught off the bag, but not far enough. Able to draw the throw, and coach over at first not happy with how far away he got there. Never want to make an out on a play like that. Being held on at first by Uhas as this one on the ground back to the mound. The play is going to be to first. As the runner advances, Braintree throws behind him, and a pretty close play.
All right, let's go 3.
So Joyce fields the position. Will not hit all that hard, otherwise you do consider going to second there. That one off the end of the bat again. Seeing a handful of weak ground balls on the infield that have made things very difficult for the Braintree defense. Runner at second now with one down. And thinking about bunting and dropping it down. Difficult play for Joyce. Here's the throw. It's low and dug out. He got him. As the throw back to third. So a bunt attempt there.
Right there, Chris, right there.
And it took an excellent scoop over at first to take that one and make the play. Braintree almost making another throwing error. Uhas able to pick that one out. And a big second out here in the fifth. As Needham crawling back in it. Down by 2 with the run now at third. As that one almost hit the batter, who jumped over the ball. Generally you want to take that pitch. Obviously easier to say up here. And the pitch, this one flared to right field and right at him. And they make the catch. As the crowd out here getting excited, nothing to celebrate there, as that'll end the inning. So we'll head to the bottom half of the fifth, still 3-1. Bottom half of the fifth inning. Continue here in a 3-1 game. Pitch on the way, and this one popped back up and out of play. Regan, who's 0 for 2 here in the game, certainly due for a hit. Popping up to first in foul ground, has also flied out to right. It'll be the 2-3-4 Braintree hitters, as they've gone cold the last couple innings with the bat. As this one sharply hit and threw into left. So he does deliver. Leadoff base hit. Getting through the left side of the infield quickly. First time aboard here today, out in front of Canavan. Braintree scored runs in the first and second, but were retired 1, 2, 3 back in the third and fourth innings. Action continues out in the bullpen. Walsh continues to remain in this game. And the pitch is up. Haven't been a ton of hits in this game. A couple of errors against the Braintree defense. A lot of walks on the Needham side. As Canavan takes the pitch inside. Braintree's had just 3 hits. All of them have been singles. 2 of the runs have been forced in with the bases loaded. That was back in the first inning. As the runner takes off, and Canavan drives it out to deep right field. This one hit well. Center fielder continues back and able to track it down and make the catch. That one just a few feet away from exiting the yard, as Canavan took that one for a ride, but maybe tomorrow that ball carries out of here on a 80-degree day, but just missed. A long fly out to center. It's a big play in this game. He hit a 2-run homer here. It's a much different looking game. A lot of room to cover there as Braintree is squaring, and that one gets away as the runner heads for second. Maybe he'll think third. Took a wide turn and thinks against it. So a big insurance run now stands at second. Base hit could score him. Braintree again had a runner thrown out at the plate earlier in this game, back in the second inning. That was a costly play. So Canvan, who had the RBI hit last time, flies out to deep center field. I mean deep. As this one's lifted out of play. Uhas 1 for 2, a single and a pop-up. Top of the order has really been what has jump-started Braintree offense for most of the season. Hasn't been the only reason they've scored, but they've been pretty consistent. Bring home runs. See if Uhas can drive them home. And the pitch, as that one hangs inside. Regan, who singled to left to begin the inning. Now it's second after the wild pitch. With one out here in the bottom of the fifth. Braintree leading 3-1. Runner takes off for third. Here's the pitch in, out to right field, as that one is going to be caught. What a play. And now to second. They make the double play as the defense takes away a base hit and a run all in the process, and that took a spectacular play to take away what would have been another Braintree run. So the offense with a couple of hard hit balls in the inning, but nothing to show for it as we head to the sixth, as the Needham defense on full display on that play.
7. Go, Alex. Go 7.
Top half of the sixth inning. Braintree holding a 3-1 lead, but certainly could have more if it wasn't for a couple of great plays here in this game. This one on the ground to first, and that was dangerous to hit in the bag and popping over his head. So pretty routine opening out here to begin the sixth, as Braintree's lead is just 2. Certainly feels like it should be more. Took a sprawling double play, take away a run. The end of last inning, and this one laced out to left field, and it is caught. A lot of fly balls in that direction of left field have been tracked down, been hit pretty well, battling the sun a little bit. So a couple of quick swings here in this sixth inning, and 2 very quick outs, as Joyce has barely had to throw 5 pitches. The 2, 3, 4 hitters in the order. This is the first baseman, as Hess bats for the second time. He's flied out twice to the outfield, center and right field. And takes the pitch off the edge. Runner could reach, the tying run would come to the plate. Joyce working into his 6th inning of work as this one's popped up in foul ground. That's going to be back and out of play as Uhas with a long look over.
Go, Bud. Oh, yeah. Ball's afraid. You should have gone out, yeah.
Braintree bats with a great chance back in that 5th inning. Thought for certain they were going to score a run on that hit. Uhas had a base hit robbed as this one out to center. That's going to get down. A base hit drops in front of Regan here with 2 down.
Adam, be careful, Adam. Be careful, Ham. Hey, Chuck. Hey, Chuck. He's right behind me, isn't he?
First pitch in there for a strike. Ground out and a fly out in the inning. In between that was the 2-out single to center field with the runner at first. Here in the top half of the 6th inning, the home team holding a 2-run lead. And off the edge of the plate, as Joyce was hoping for a strike. Very short lead over at first. And the pitch, and this one lifted to left field. Routine play to put it away. And nothing comes of the two-out base hit as we head to the bottom half of the sixth, as Braintree trying to extend their lead in a moment. Warwick remains in this game. He's been able to work through a handful of jams. It's been a couple of nice defensive plays that have really helped him out, though. Keep it a 3-1 game. Right fielder has taken a couple of runs off the board for him. That throw at the plate, and then obviously that sprawling catch turned into a double play. Garrity leads things off here in the bottom half of the sixth. The Rockets down to the final 3 outs. Garrity has drawn a walk, is also grounded out to third. 5, 6, and 7 in the Braintree order. As that one missed upstairs. A busy week of sports here at Braintree High School. Game every day. Not necessarily for baseball. They've just got the 2 games left, including this. It's Monday and Wednesday left on their schedule. As Garrity with a late swing and a miss. As he fans for the first time. And the 4th strikeout now for the Braintree hitters. Rook standing in there, had that costly throwing error back in the 5th inning that allowed a run to score later in the inning. Trying to get something going with the bat now. And thought about a bunt and takes the pitch for a strike instead. Was hit by a pitch in his first at bat, brought a run in, and struck out in his second plate appearance. All against the starter who remains in the game, Warwick. Close pitch, not going his way. Tightly contested game. Here in the bottom half of the 6th, 2-run lead for the home team. As O'Rourke knocks that one, I think it hit himself. Going foul. Heat wave coming later in the week, but here today, temperatures around 60 degrees. As O'Rourke takes the pitch just off the outside part of the plate. As this one to right field. That one heading towards the line and foul. Two strikes on O'Rourke. Off-speed pitch, and this one middle of the infield. Tough hop, but a nice play over his short, and there's 2 down. Big difference in the ball game. It's been defense for the Rockets. Kept them close in this one. The first 2 have been retired. That's Braintree with the bunt try, as this one is bunted foul. Seen both sides try that a couple times here in this game. Try and bunt for a hit. Nobody on and 2 down. Probably a pretty good time for it with the bottom of the order. That one missed low. As that one missed, high. Long look in as Chitley pulls back the bunt try and takes the ball. Now trying to get on here. Taken here on the 3-1, I would imagine. And takes the pitch down in the dirt. 4-4. Wirch hasn't walked one in a while, but does here with 2 outs. And it looks like a pitching change is coming here with 2 down in the bottom half of the 6th. And after all is said and done, I don't know how he was able to find his way through this many innings. But able to pitch through and hold Braintree to 3 runs. But the runner at first is his responsibility as he exits the mound with 2 outs here in the 6th inning. As Braintree will bat with Rucky coming up in a moment. Bottom of the 6th continuing. And the first pitch is low. As Rucky bats against the new pitcher. Imagine Braintree's going to have to try and get the base runner on the move here. And gives himself an opportunity to score another run with the base hit, as this one is knocked foul. Tiddly leading at first. Trying to extend the lead now. He's on the move. Here's the pitch. And that's a strike, and he gets down to second without a throw. A big stolen base. This is a big insurance runner on the base pass. Trying to make it a 3-run game. Joyce says, look great. Obviously, you'd love to have another run. And this one gets away, and now the runner heads for third. He doesn't know where it is, the catcher. And a wide turn. He's not going to go any further, though. But it does put the opportunity there. If there's another one of those, he could score. So stolen base and a wild pitch in back-to-back pitches. Just like that. Braintree with a runner at third. With 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. The home team leads 3-1. 6, 7, 8 in the order for the Rockets. As this one driven out to deep right field. This one carrying back and spinning. He can't make the catch. It glances off the glove, and with all the great plays he's made here in the day, can't haul that one in. So Braintree gets a gift run as he turned back in the other direction, and it glances for another run. And it's 4-1. That one hit another hard hit ball off a Braintree bat that was almost hauled in. There was an error on the outfielder, could not make the play. So Braintree will pinch hit here as Dever hitting in place of the catcher, Bossy. Braintree's had lots of opportunities to extend their lead, finally able to get one. And it finally took a mistake from the defense. Needham's defense here today has kept Braintree off the base pass quite a bit. Made a couple of really, really nice plays, but that's a costly mistake. Whether they would have came back or not. Giving up a run here in this 6th inning. And it takes a little bit of air out of the balloon. So Dever batting, and the pitch. And a late swing at that one. Dever, one of the 12 Braintree seniors, getting an opportunity to bat here in his second to last home regular season game. Braintree with their last game on Wednesday against Milton. And Dever went after that, and that is strike 3. So Braintree gets a run here in the inning, and the Rockets down to their final 3 outs, now down 4-1. Top half of the 7th inning as Joyce back out to try and finish off the job. And a swing and a miss. Two and one. 6, 7, and 8 in the order. As that's a strike. So Joyce trying to make things interesting here in the 7th inning. Hasn't had a strikeout in a while. He's only fanned 4 here today, but he's got his 5th. And that's the 3rd time he has fanned Hesser. Very difficult day at the dish for him. Braintree now just 2 outs away from win number 16 on the season. First pitch, a strike. Just missed. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch. This one on the ground to first. Uhas going to take it himself. Had a handful of those here in this ball game. There's 2 down here in the 7th. First pitch off the edge. Rockets trying to extend this ball game, need a base runner. A 4-1 lead for Braintree. Try and hold on here for the win as this one's knocked off the umpire. And the pitch on the way, and that one just missed. Close pitch. Need base runners, down by 3. And that one missed, down and away. So a walk here with 2 outs. Just the first walk allowed by Joyce with 6 2/3 in the books. And the pitch is cut on and missed. Able to get it by him. Joyce has allowed just the 3 hits in this game. A couple of errors have helped out as well, as that one's in there for a strike, and now he's a pitch away from ending this ball game. Trying to end it in style. As the freshman lefty getting ready here on the 2-strike pitch, as this one's lifted out of play. Juhas holding the runner on at first. Surprised to hold him on here with 2 outs and a 3-run lead. But the 2-strike pitch is in there, strike 3, and that's the ball game. Phantom looking, his 6th strikeout of the outing, and the freshman with the complete game win as Braintree moves to 16-3 with their 2nd win of the season over the Rockets. And Braintree with their last regular season game on Wednesday against Milton. That'll be here at 4 o'clock as they try and finish off the season with 17 wins as they get ready for the MIA Division I playoff tournament. Braintree at the latest rankings at number 2 in the postseason rankings by the MIAA, and we will conclude our coverage as Braintree gets the complete game victory from Joyce. Didn't really get a ton of timely hitting. Most of the runs and all of the runs that they needed here today were in that first inning. A hit batter that brought a run in, and then a walk that brought a run in. Really all the damage that Braintree needed here today. As that'll conclude our coverage. Thank you for watching here today on VCAM TV. On behalf of David Eric, our camera person, I'm Mike Wassel. See you next time.